Good evening. We bring you the latest in the world of sports. I'm Paulo Del Rosario.
We bring you the conversations you want to hear from your favorite icons and athletes. I'm Zihir Basho. In tonight's Game Plan. Bow down as the Queens have arrived. We'll talk to returning champions of the PVL 2022 Open Conference, Creamline's Morado-De Guzman, Jema Galanza, Panaga, and Ella De Jesus.
And we'll break down the emergence of Tyler Teo and Michael Phillips in the upcoming Ateneo versus LaSalle matchup in Round 2 of UAAP Season 84. Buckle up, sports fans. Let's get in the game.
The Creamline Cool Smashers have reclaimed the Premier Volleyball League 2022 Open Conference crown, sweeping the whole season. And tonight, it's champions only as we welcome the returning queens of the PVL, Morado-De Guzman, Jema Galanza, Panaga, and Ella De Jesus. Mga idol, congratulations and welcome to the game!
Thank you po. Thanks for having us.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
And
you po.
can I just share that hindi to intentional pero si Z is actually wearing your colors. Napansin ko lang kasi nagbe-blend siya sa background eh. Hindi ko na-expect. But then G, I want to ask you for syempre, you know, the championship feeling I'm sure is already set in. Champions once again. Balik training na ba kayo? Ready na ba kayo for the next season? Kasi grabe, the way that you all competed was something else.
Well, right now, we're getting yung well-deserved rest naman namin after going through weeks of bubble training and also a very compressed schedule. So, the coaches naman are very understanding when it comes to recovery. So, ngayon, we're with our families, we're spending time with our loved ones. And pag bumalik naman ng training, alam namin all out na kami ulit.
Alright, on that note, Gia, let's go back to that championship match point. Pagka-set mo kay Sed, one-handed set pa yun. Did you already know na ito na yun, patapos na ang laro?
Actually, no, I really didn't think that was it kasi we know better than to assume the game was ours, even with a big lead like that. A lot of the games over the season, even with a 10-point lead, nahabol pa rin. So, as long as the referee doesn't whistle for a 25th point, gumagalaw pa rin kami as if it's a regular or like the first point of the match. So, wala. As in, all of us, medyo late nag-sink in talaga na that was the last point.
You know, on that note, Pangs, we were just watching a video of yung huddle na yun. Medyo nahuli ka eh. Did it, medyo mabagal ba yung process, yung pag-process mo na, uy, champion na kami?
Oh yes, naalala ko yung that time. Sobrang intense kasi ng game. I asked myself na tapos na ba yung game? Champion na ba kami? So grabe talaga yung moment na para ako nag-space out. Space out in split seconds. Tapos parang nung narinig ko na yung buzzer and yung nalaglag na yung mga confetti, ayun, parang na-realize ko, uy, champion na nga kami.
Alright, Pangs, speaking of sinasabi ng mga tao, medyo close ka sa recent MVP ngayon na si Tots Carlos. What can you say about her growth as your fellow Creamline Cool Smasher?
Si Tots kasi, grabe yung pinagdaanan namin lalo na sa bubble training. Nakitang-kita ko talaga yung sipag niya sa training and sobrang worth it lahat ng sacrifices and iyak niya sa training.
Jema, now I want to move on to you kasi syempre, the pain of last year, I'm sure baka na-erase na with the achievement this time around. In the back of your mind ba, yung season na to, was it a redemption season para sa inyo?
Opo naman po. Kumbaga, sobrang daming hugot din talaga last year kasi sayang din naman talaga. Kasi parang, ayun na, nandun na kami, onti na lang makukuha namin, pero di ba, pinulang pa. But ngayong season talagang pinaghandaan talaga namin and sinabi namin sa bawat isa na itong laro na to para sa amin, para sa bawat isa. Tinatanong yung team, sinasabi ko lagi sa mga teammates ko talaga kasi iba talaga yung relationship namin ngayon. Grabe, sobrang close namin and alam mo, lagi kami nagre-remind sa bawat isa as in everyday talaga. So, grabe yung happiness din every time na mananalo kami sa game.
That's an interesting story, Gemma. But I wanted to ask also, how about yung sweep nyo this year? Was that part of the plan? Alam natin na comeback championship feature tayo this year. So, yung sweep ba, pinlano nyo yan from the very first day?
Actually, hindi po. Hindi po siya. Pero sabi ko nga po, yung relationship po ng bawat isa talaga medyo lumalim ngayon. As in, lumalim po talaga. And wala, as in, every time na maglalaro kami, mas gusto lang namin ma-feel yung saya pag naglalaro, yung hug namin sa bawat isa, alam mo yun, pagkitawanan namin sa loob ng court. Kasi yun din po yung nagpapanalo sa amin kapag masaya kami sa loob ng court.
Ella, if I'm not mistaken, this is your first championship dito sa PVL. And I just want to ask you, how does it feel that you finally can call yourself a champion dito sa PVL?
Sobrang saya lang kasi medyo ang tagal na nung feeling na naramdaman ko yun. Parang college pa. Tapos eto nga first time sa pro and mas masaya rin yung feeling na sila Alyssa yung kasama ko, sila Gia. Like, mas special siya dahil sa mga taong kasama ko. At talaga namang napakadami rin talaga namin pinagdaanan as a team last year. Individually and as a team talaga nag-struggle kami. Kaya sobrang special ng championship na to for us. Kasi alam mo yung feeling na para kaming nabuhay ulit. Pero sa lahat naman ng pinagdaanan namin, mas lalong tumibay yung pagmamahal namin sa isa't isa, mas lalong tumibay yung pagsasama namin. Kaya napakagaan and saya lang talaga maglaro sa loob ng court ngayong conference.
Ella, can you tell us when did you feel na special yung grupo na to?
Sorry, ulit.
Kailan mo na-feel
Di
na
ko
special
narinig.
yung grupo na to?
Naku, medyo late ko na na-realize.
Kahapon lang.
Joke lang. Nung nung na-recruit ako sa Creamline, parang yung feeling ko, it felt like coming home, ganon. Ganon yung feeling niya.
Parang you belong. It's the family you've been
ganyan.
craving for.
Parang, oh my God, I'm finally home.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Well, congratulations again. How about message to your fans? Finally, your fans have watched you guys play live. Anong masasabi niyo sa kanila? Let's start with Gia.
Syempre, to all the supporters of the Creamline Cool Smashers, we'd like to thank you talaga from the bottom of our hearts. No matter where you are, where you were during our games, mapa-arena man, mapabahay, we really felt all of your love throughout the season and even nung pre-season preparations namin. So this championship is for you guys also. So please take care always and continue supporting us in the upcoming season. Thank you also to Sir Jojo and our ever loving and supportive Ribisco family because without them we wouldn't be here today.
I'm sure all of you share the same sentiments. And again, congratulations, girls. But don't go away yet because after the break, we'll play Spill Your Tea, mate, with our PVL champions, the Creamline Cool Smashers. Stay tuned. You're watching the game. As we are delighted with the presence of our PVL 2022 Open Conference champions, it is time for us to play our game that we like to call Spill Your Team, Mate, with the Creamline Cool Smashers. Alam mo, I really tried to make that pun work pero hindi yata gumagana eh.
The first time I've heard it.
No,
and,
I really tried, pero wala, pangit yung execution eh. Pero okay, so this is what we're going to do, girls. We're going to ask you a question, then you can answer us with, which teammate fits the bill the most from your entire team, okay? So, I'm going to start out first with Pangs, kasi, yeah, why not, no? Why not? All right, Pangs, spill your teammate here. Who, in your opinion, is the most improved Creamline player?
Thoughts?
Bakit?
Well, makikita naman natin because ka-award siya ng most MVP of the conference and best of opposite. So, pinaghirapan niya talaga yun.
That's right. I was gonna say earlier na grabe nakakabilib talaga si Tots. Kasi last year, she was parang the magic bunot ni coach ng team nila. And then from then, parang she built herself up and not even a year, she's the MVP.
You see, this kaya okay yung partner ko na player din eh. So she can tell me all of that. All right, but let's move on, Z.
Yes, how about Kiela? Els?
Okay.
Spill your tea, mate. Okay, let's write on that pun. Besides you and Kyla, sino ang may pinakamatibay na floor defense?
Ay, kasama natin dito, si Jema.
Ah,
Talaga. Lagi nga namin niloloko ni Kyla eh. Parang minsan agawan mo na kami ng bola. Ganun. Kasi mas maganda pa yung mga receive niya sa amin. At nakita naman natin lahat yun sa PVL, di ba?
Okay, so dapat kabahan na kayo, Els, Kyla. Baka mawala na kayong trabaho. Or mag-switch na lang kayo sa next conference. Why not?
Alright. Okay, sige. Jema, since na-mention ka na, alright, bilang team Good Vibes ang Creamline, sino ang nagbibigay ng the most amount of good vibes throughout the entire Open Conference bubble?
Si Ate Rose po.
Bakit?
Yeah. Minsan kasi yung pagkalutang niya din minsan. Yun yung
Naku,
Kasi sa
nanonood
pagod
siya
namin sa
ngayon.
bubble, alam mo yun, minsan nalulutang ka na sa pagod. So, minsan yun yung nagpapasaya sa amin. And, yun. Talaga nakakatawa si Ate Rose, kahit anong gawin niya, matatawa ka.
Meron ka bang magkikwento na Ate Rose story na safe to air dito?
Ano ba?
Ayan, si Gia parang may naalala.
Oo nga
Share
eh.
niyo naman kung gaano ka good vibes ang Team Creamline.
Kaya ako tumatawa kasi walang safe to share.
Wala. Okay.
Okay, sige. Let's move on to Gia muna. Alright.
Okay, Gia, spill your teammate. Who is the most reliable spiker and why? Naku.
Oh my goodness.
Yun na talaga yung ultimate spill your
Oo
team.
nga eh. Kaya ito yung huli
Yeah,
eh.
ako na talaga yung sagot.
Opo, actually, si Ate Ella po talaga pipiliin ko kasi meron talaga kaming play pagdating sa ganyan. Pero sige, pagbigyan muna natin yung iba, Ate Ella.
Wait, ano yung play na yan? Paki-discuss naman.
Ate Ella.
Parang kaabang-abang yan. Kailangan mangyari yan sa susunod na laro nyo.
Hindi. Yung most reliable, number one pa rin talaga sa akin si Ate Lai, of course. Kasi lalo na pagka crucial or dikitan yung laban, I know kahit anong ibigay ko sa kanya, kahit triple block man yan, or kung posible man mag 4-man block, kaya niya pa rin patayin, kaya niya pa rin mag-deliver.
Actually, that leads me to another question about Lai that we missed a while ago. Kasi, Ella, I actually want to ask you this. Kasi si Eliza played a bit of a role role most of the season eh. Pero pagdating ng finals, grabe, parang bumanat siya. Was that part of the plan or was that something that, okay, si Eliza was just biding her time and waiting for the right moment?
Hindi siya part of the plan kasi, well, lagi naman namin gusto na from the start of the conference, syempre consistent ka maglaro buong season. Pero si Like kasi talaga, ever since napaka-reliable niya, parang kahit tahimik siya sa umpisa, pero pag kinailangan mo siya, talaga namang magde-deliver yan at Hindi niya kailangan magsalita, pero mafe-feel mo talaga yung presence niya.
And as a team captain, I bet ramdam yan ng each and every teammate on the court and off the court. I wanted to ask also, since we're spilling each other's tea.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
No,
sige.
kasi kanina hindi nila ma-share yung ano ba yung OG Rose moments nila. I just wanted to know, and I'm sure your fans would like to know also, like, ano yung isang bagay that you guys bond over with? Like, do you guys enjoy wine or coffee or read a book? May book club kayo, di ba? So, what's the most Creamline Cool Smasher thing you
Sinong
guys
sasagot?
share with?
Sinong sasagot?
Let's ask si Pangs.
Okay, Pangs.
For me, siguro parang nag-start yung parang doon na buo, parang mas lalong nag-intact yung team, yung every Saturday night namin after training, nagmo-movie marathon kami. And yung movie anong movie natin, Gia? Yung si Abuela.
Encanto.
Encanto! Na Pamilya Madrigal.
Yes.
So, nagsising-along ba kayo ng Bruno?
Yes.
Okay, sige. Of course, Gia, this team in general, syempre, it's come together because of yung bubble setup. How has that affected yung samahan ninyo? Because syempre, medyo unusual eh. I know you guys did it last year, pero this time around, how was yung samahan ninyo? How did it develop? How did it change? How did it grow? Especially with movies like Encanto sa mga movie marathon ninyo.
I think, syempre, we also have yung experiences and lessons namin from last season. And before we started the bubble training this time around, everyone really came together and we made this commitment, made this mindset to really give our all for each other, not just for ourselves, para maabot man yung goal namin kung saan kami dadala ni Lord. And we really had a lot of physical, emotional, psychological challenges leading up to this championship. Kasama na rin yung talo last conference. So, like what Jema mentioned earlier nga, it wasn't planned for us to sweep. Yung number one reminder sa amin ng coaches is to play happy. Kasi we do our best, or we play our best when we're happy and we play for each other. So it's a lot of selfless volleyball talaga and sacrifices this time around.
We all saw that, ladies. And again, congratulations on the championship. What a way to win it. And syempre, congratulations on the sweep. Hindi nga plinano, but then the way it happened was something to be remembered for the years to come. Maraming salamat, and we hope you stay safe, stay healthy, and we can't wait to see you back on the court soon. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right, so when we return, we'll talk about the emergence of key players in the rematch between the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the De La Salle Green Archers, Tyler Tio and Michael Phillips. Stay tuned. You're watching The Game.
Preparations are ramping up for the upcoming 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. Officials visited Manila to do an ocular of the facilities ahead of the 2023 World Congress, which will welcome more than 212 member countries and is set to take place on August 2023.
Yeah, look, it's the second visit in this year, which is great. The borders are opening up and being able to come back to Manila. The progress here is really pleasing. So we've met today the new executive team from the organising committee, a very good group of professionals who understand basketball but understand the big event side of things. So really good confidence in the team. We're in a situation right now where we've got tickets for sale in the market. So we've been able to earlier than ever before here in the Philippines at any World Cup get to the market, sell tickets. So the public can already be buying. Follow my team. They can follow the Gilas and they're during the World Cup. So we're on a pretty good footing already.
The expectations for the World Cup that will be happening in about 500 days.
Are here in Manila. We are here in the Philippines. The FIBA is back. The FIBA is back in Manila, and we feel very, very well. We are here to have the first choice for our World Congress. In the next year, in August, when we start our World Congress, around the 20th of August, there will be more than 212 member countries of FIBA coming to Manila and will make the democratical way, like the elections and like the plenary session of our World Congress here in Manila. And it will be great to show the great hospitality and the warm heart. I know the puso heart of Philippines to all over the world.
Round 2 of the UAAP Season 84 Men's Basketball Tournament resumes tomorrow with a jam-packed game day at the Mall of Asia Arena. Headlining tomorrow is the highly anticipated rematch of the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the De La Salle Green Archers. Now joining us tonight is someone who knows all about Ateneo La Salle matchups all too well. Former Blue Eagle and UAAP champ turned commentator Larry po na-share. Larry, unang-una, congratulations on the gig. We love every time we listen to you on the UAAP. I told you a while ago that I can just close my eyes and listen to your voice. It's like a guide, a shining bright light. Now, first of all, Larry, when you talk about these two, when you talk about the UAAP and you talk about Ateneo La Salle, a lot of people are saying that Ateneo is almost unbeatable because of the way that they play. But then, is it really all the records out the window kapag Ateneo La Salle ang pinag-uusapan?
Well, Pao, there's some truth to that. No? Iba yung level, yung intensity, yung energy at what the schools play for pag Ateneo La Salle. Parang gumagaling both teams and, players who you don't expect to play really well. They have their career games. So, nangyayari talaga yun, no? So, it was very exciting for tomorrow's game. And yun nga, no, La Salle, I really like how they competed in the first round, and I think they have the materials to really give Ateneo problems. Syempre, it's the first time they met. Maraming unfamiliarity, but
yeah.
Itong second round where teams settle down and there's some familiarity already, may scouting report na. I think we can expect na it's gonna be a more competitive game, and teams are gonna surprise a lot of teams here sa second round. Lagi naman nangyayari yun, Pao.
Yeah.
And you wanted to talk about two players from each team na nag-stand out para sa'yo, Larry. One is Ateneo's Tyler Tio and La Salle's Michael Phillips. What can you say about them?
Yeah, Zino, si Tyler Tio, it's impressive lang how he has performed in his limited number of minutes in the games. Meron na siyang 17-point third quarter, meron na siyang 20-point game under 15 minutes. It's really impressive how he has come into the season in great shape. And his teammates are looking for him when he's in the floor. Kumbaga, parang it's like what Draymond Green said about Steph Curry. Parang, why will I take a shot when I have Steph Curry as my teammate? So parang yun yung mentality ng mga teammates niya pag pumapasok siya. na parang let's look for Tyler. We trust him. We know what he can do in a limited number of minutes. Kaya ang ganda ng performance niya because his teammates help him so much when he's on the court.
And of course, on the LaSalle end of things, si Phillips, Coach Tab says that almost Rodman-like in terms of, or could be Rodman-like in terms of getting rebounds. What do you have to say about his game?
Impressive, no, Pao. Sabi ni Willie Wilson the other day na parang he's a Rudy Hatfield, but he's 6'8", no? And he's a kind of teammate na I would want to play with. I mean, he's tireless, he works tirelessly, he's super athletic. And, you know, like I said kanina, the front line of LaSalle can match up with any front line in the league. And it shows, and the way they battled Ateneo with the rebound. So for this guy, he's so exciting, and he's getting more offensive options na during the past few games. So, you know, he's really elevated his game. I expect his numbers, 7 points, 9 rebounds per game, to really go up some more in this in the second round.
Now, checking upon their previous game performance, do you think their presence in the court for this second round matchup will be an exceptional one? As we see, as you mentioned kanina, Tyler Trio na nga yung pangalan niya, had
goodness.
third quarter scoring grabe, and while Phillips had 13 points in the last game.
Well, you know, yun nga, si Tyler nga, the third quarter is always Ateneo. Parang yun yung iingatan mo pagkakalaban mo yung Ateneo. Their third quarter coming out of halftime, how will you weather that? I think sa LaSalle with Mike Phillips there, I think he's starting na now and is playing more minutes. I think he can, you know, match the energy of everyone.
Yeah.
I think he has the strongest motor in the league, and you know how he can defend guards and bigs in the pick and roll. Ang galing niya sa coverages. So for him, his energy can really rub off his other teammates na when they see that, you know, this guy can take care of the coverages and take care of the paint for us. You know, it can really be a big booster. I want to mention Justin Baltazar also. Like, parang,
of course,
he needs to have a great game. He needs to play better, and I think he can play better with his skill set. And you know, I think with a little tactical adjustment, you know, LaSalle can utilize him. He's probably being a stretch four, and his passing ability, you know, so that's another guy I expect to play really well tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, I hope so also kasi baka manalo pa LaSalle bukas if he does eh. Again, Larry, congratulations again. For those who don't know, Larry Fonashare will be calling the Ateneo LaSalle game tomorrow. Don't worry, nung first round si Coach Willie Wilson eh. So it evens out. Don't worry about it, guys. Again, thank you very much for joining us here today.
Thank you, Pao. Thank you, Z.
Definitely an exciting match tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I'm Zihir Basho.
I'm Paulo De Rosario. This has been The Game.